Yeah.
Start of a second episode.
Start of the second episode of a podcast that's it was a bit nerve-wracking the first episode for me, to be honest, Jack. I was a bit nervous. That's why the first episode, I don't want to say it was thing we
It's in the books, though.
It's in the books, that's the main thing. It's in the books. Like Rangers' European run is over.
It's gone,
it's confined, Jack, it's over. So you didn't really get to see the game, did you? You were watching?
No, I've seen the Leverkusen game, man.
Did you watch it?
I've seen it.
Right, thoughts on the performance? Gerard says they weren't there, they went hiding.
Nah, there's not much. It's a top class team though. Like, I wasn't even expecting anything out of the game. I was just wanting to see what it would be like against the opposition again, because obviously they're a strong team. But didn't really come up to much at all.
I mean,
had like one chance maybe.
I would say so. I was a bit. Obviously, you were a bit annoyed. I didn't expect us to do damage or anything like that. But you always have.
I always had definitely thought, we could maybe go over here and do a job, but we losing that last goal, Ibrox, and that 3-1, it kind of put
it in the coffin, didn't it? I know. No, yeah, I thought the most impressive thing was Brandon Barker trying to hide at his fucking ball.
The ball part, that was the best part of the game.
That was the best part of the game. Obviously, I thought there was so much space. I thought during the game was left, like Rangers were giving them too much space and too much time on the ball, man.
It's the same story with Rangers, but they shite themselves when it comes to a bigger team, stakes and that.
I don't know if it had to do with it. Like, I know there was the commentators and that were talking about the heat when the heat. Like, it was a warm day and that, but Morelos like blowing out his cannon. I don't know if it was today with obviously the transfer news and all that kind of stuff.
But with that game, he looked like he was holding in a fucking hefty bit of timber anyway. Definitely looks overweight. Don't know what the story is with him in that game. He just didn't seem interested at all. The only player, I think Hollander came in and done a good job for his first game back.
I thought Connor Goldson again, by the way. I'm telling you, so far, the games that have been played, I think Connor Goldson has been
Goldson's been a lot.
I was critical of him last season,
everybody was, though, wasn't
but I'm telling you, I think Goldson could be one of the best. Same with Aribo. Aribo's been great as well. Kent,
but the two players they were decent last season, just too inconsistent, but I'm hoping this season they find their consistency and actually kick on in every game rather than just a few. Just a few
games, exactly. But I thought it was good to see Patterson get a wee.
It's always good.
I felt sorry for Ross McCrory, but I thought, well, we're done. We're not going, anywhere in this European tie. Bring him on.
I just wanted the young boy.
But I'd have liked to have seen him and maybe a dog. They just get a running out.
I'm still desperate to see the two of them. I don't know what they have to do to get into that midfield. To me, the midfield's flat as anything.
The midfield's, I don't know, man. You've got the retirement home with Arfield and Davis. For me,
Davis is past. That game showed
I said it,
Davis is finished.
I said it whenever he was going on about when he was linked with the club and that. Obviously, because the previous years he played for the club and what a servant he was, but. He's past it, man. But if he's fair enough with him being like a squad player, but see if you're starting Stephen Davis every game, it's just not. No, you can't start him.
You can't get anywhere with him.
That's what I want to do. That's what I'm saying. Like, how can you fucking play Stephen Davis but no give somebody like Doherty who went out on the Hibs and he was banging him in the net and he was.
I know. It's obviously it's down to the manager. No rating them, I think, or whether
I don't know what it is, man. It's got to be something behind closed door. It might be their attitude, it might be that entitlement to, well, I've got to play, you know what I mean? I don't know what it is, mate, but
just because he didn't sign Greg Doherty either, so
true, but
he's maybe no a fan of him, he's just trying to shift him off all the time. But I've always been a fan of Doherty. I think a couple of loan spells were needed for the both of them, I think.
Definitely. But we've got so many young players in the academy that are coming through and all, but when you think about the midfield, what's the boy's name? What's his name? I forgot his name.
Who are you talking about here?
That boy we've seen at that concert.
Oh, Dapo, maybe.
Aye.
No, he's coming through and all. I think his brother signed. He's played with Rangers and all. So he got a game. Maybe was it last season or the season before? Just at the end of the season. So I'm just saying, but he's an all man. It could be pushing through and all, but
definitely. But I think they're ones that could definitely benefit. I would just play them in the cup games, to be honest with you. It's not like I'm caring about the Scottish Cup. Well, obviously it'd be lovely to win a trophy, but the league's the main thing, innit?
The league is the main thing.
That's the main focus this season.
It's going to be nice to obviously challenging the cups and all.
Definitely. We always want to challenge, man. I'm not saying we don't challenge, but I just think
I'd like to see a good few youngsters get a shot.
Definitely.
Definitely in the cup.
Definitely give them a couple of shots.
Leverkusen pretty much just a nothing game really.
It was a nothing game, mate, but as I say, like Betfrick Cup or whatever, that's where I'd play like the young lads and all that kind of stuff. But two new signings. One for me that is a familiar face, and I'm looking forward to him playing in the Rangers jersey. Kemar Roof. Obviously, I have been raving about Roof and his time at Leeds, and then he went to Anderlecht and did no bad.
Did no bad. Still injury prone, but
aye, well, honestly,
I think it was 16 played, 7 scored and 3 assists. So see for not playing all the games in the season, then only playing 16, that's a good return.
He's a different option for Morelos. Sometimes Morelos will drop off, and Kemar Roof for the full 90 man, he'll chase that ball, he'll constantly be pressing. Good header of the ball and all.
For a 5, I think he's 5'11" maybe.
Aye.
For a shorter guy compared to the other signing, I mean,
he'll probably be. I don't want to say he'll be playing out in the wings, but he can play out there.
He can play anywhere.
I'd prefer him as a forward. I'd prefer him as the number, and just in the middle there. But obviously the other boy as well, I forgot his name.
Cedric Kitten.
So, do you know much about him?
Facing Gallon. That's the first time I heard of him was when Rangers tweeted that we signed him.
Same.
I had a look at him and that. Canberra's also just signed to replace him at his team now. So, looks like a young promising striker at 23-year-old and all. So, he has scored a good few goals last season. He had his proper breakout season last year.
But I mean, it's nice to see Gerrard, even though Morelos is still here, and I think I don't want to say he's going to stay, but I think it's nice to see Gerrard just say to him, look, listen, there's competition here, you know what I mean?
It's not just going to be Morelos anymore.
Even Defoe, I know, I mean, people say, because he's age, but honestly, I still think Defoe can do it, man, and still put the ball in the net, you know what I mean?
See if Defoe's in the box, he's not missing. It's just the problem with him catching up with his injuries now at 38. That's the only problem. He had to bring in a couple more forwards just because we can't rely on.
You can't rely on him, especially
him.
if they're going to win leagues and European competitions. You need
competition
squad,
exactly.
But did you get to watch the game in Sunday there?
I've seen a bit, yeah. But again, bottom as usual.
Dominant performance, mate. First half, I tell you what, first half was great. Real highlights was obviously Tavernier remembered he could shoot and he went for a ball.
I did see that.
Ryan Kent, he was unlucky, sort of bit like, I don't want to compare him to Messi there, but he's twinkle toes.
His wee mazy runs in and out.
Ryan Kent played. I thought it was
just peppering their goal, just non-stop. It's just what some man do. They come in Ibrox, don't they? They sit everybody behind the ball and that's it. They did have a couple. I seen the one where their striker ran up in front and Balogun made a good tackle. That was the only sort of...
Tremendous to have, I think, solid centre-halves, you know what I mean, compared to what we've had, you know what I mean, with Rob Kiernan and that, you know what I mean?
Years past, Rob Kiernan, Joe Worrell.
Just Wally's, man, you know what I mean?
They've always got a mistake in them. I feel he's only played 2 games, right, but I think I'm comfortable with Balogun and Goldson at the back right now. Even if Hollander or Edmondson had to come in,
definitely.
I think it's strong.
Yeah, it was a good team performance. I thought they moved the ball well. I thought, for me personally, I just thought to see Aribo when he was off the ball and then he got back when he was on the ball. It was sort of, I don't know how to describe it, but it was just nice to see him just playing the game that I expect him to play. You know what I mean?
He's in his element.
Ryan Jack as well. Ryan Jack dominated the ball as well. Hadji was good as well, but I don't know what it is with him in the league. Like he just
seems he
seems flat. He just doesn't.
He's not really popped out for me in the league yet.
No, he's not really.
Scored that goal against Hibs in his debut. I think it was the last season. But apart from that, in the league, he puts in a decent shift in that. But I've yet to see him turn up in a Hangman game. I thought it was nice to see that boy for Leicester as well. We signed for Leicester. Calvin Bassey. Different option for Barisic. He actually takes runs into the box and he actually shoots and he actually goes for it. So I'm looking forward to seeing him over the season now.
But I don't know what it is with Barisic. Sometimes I just think he thinks he's hot shit when he goes to whip that ball in. I generally think he thinks to himself, I'm fucking, you know what I mean, I'm daddy's boss at this, you know what I mean?
He can cross a ball.
He can cross a ball, but just sometimes he gets a bit too fucking overconfident for me.
That's
anyway.
Fair enough, He did play a great game on Sunday, the man of the match. So I'm impressed with Barisic.
But not much. I thought Ryan Kent was. I thought he was tremendous, man.
Kent Kent was good. Kent's been great actually.
Kent's
for the start of the season now.
It's nice to
That's what I
see.
want to see for Kent.
He was a bit. I don't know. I don't want to say he was a bit stale.
He was underwhelming last year because we spent the money, we had him on loan, we were expecting goals, assists every single game, but then he picked up the knock in his first game, so that's halted him a bit.
He seems to do the job in the big games, but European nights, old firms, you know what I mean, he knows where the net is when it comes to the big occasions.
Well, I want him doing that like week in, week out. It seems this season he could be doing that, so happy with Kent now.
No, I'm definitely happy with the performance. It was yet again sort of like Aberdeen at the last couple of seconds. It was a champion's performance in terms of just keeping the ball. You know what I mean? Just keeping the ball, just passing it about, knowing that there's only a couple of minutes left. All we have to do is keep the ball. But Celtic, they dropped points.
Come on, look. Did, I
didn't.
I seen
the highlights. I watched the highlights yet.
But
Big Julian get rattled. Seems he just get rattled.
I don't get what it is with the guy. When he plays against a physical striker, he just can't handle it. He literally just stands off him, loses every header, give away a penalty for the goal as well.
Stupid penalty get away from me.
You knew he was going for the penalty as soon as he turned around him, but he just
couldn't that free kick.
Couldn't handle that guy.
Decent goal. Free kick. It
was a good goal, but
I don't know if the keeper could have maybe done more with it, but I don't know. But they dropped points.
It's a big setback for Celtic, man.
It is.
It shows that they need investment.
They need to invest. They need to add to their squad. You can't just rely on.
They've only got 2 centre backs at the club, and Julian's made that mistake at the weekend. Realistically, he's going to be either dropped or left. Or he's going to be left out in the next game, but they've not got that freedom to do that.
I don't know if they would drop him after one mistake. I think that's a bit hangme nowadays with football.
But they've not got the option.
No, I know they've not got the option, but still, with football nowadays, I agree with what Scott Parker said when he won the playoff final. That you win one game, then you lose the other game. Your job's on the line. You know what I mean? Which you know what I mean?
It's true. It's a big club. Celtic, this is one of the biggest seasons probably.
I'd say it's the biggest season, and as I said, I don't know why there's not an Amazon sort of like film team up here filming both clubs. You know what I mean? And how historic this season is. You know what I mean? Celtic either win 10 in a row, Rangers either win 55. You know what I mean? That's a massive season. I'd be filming in both camps. You know what I mean?
It's a huge season. You want to see what's going on behind closed doors and that, I guess, with the lead up to it.
Definitely, man.
What plays out, but overall, Rangers a good start to the season. Celtic,
it's looking like it could be a difficult season for Celtic. I don't want to sit here and say because how many times have we done this? But that's what I'm on about. How many times have we start this? We start the season positive, and then
as soon as
Christmas time, we blow it. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to say anything up until now, but it's obviously Celtic drop points, Rangers driving seat. Now we need to go and take advantage and win every game as it comes.
We need to.
Because I expect a lot of drop points still on both sides.
But I expect
the way Rangers are starting, I'd like to see them just go strength to strength, win every game.
Just kick on 100%. That's what I'm saying. But usually with the kind of games that we played the last 2 seasons, man, the game it's like a 50-50 game. Like now it's more Rangers are dominating. End of the game.
We want to be dominating the ball. It is possession based football a lot of the time, but we want to be dominating the ball, not just by passing it about. But we want to be making chances and goals all the time. That's what I think our problem is.
And Alfredo, again, I know people have been on him about his weight and things like that, but he's still doing the job. He's putting the ball in the net, and he's assisting. You know what I mean?
If you spoke to me on Thursday, I'd be like, probably about now, and then 3 days later, he's banged in 2 again.
Exactly. I was a bit annoyed when Gerrard took him off. I was like, come on, just let him get the hat trick. You know what I mean? But I understood it.
He wanted to give the guy a run out with everybody, so. He's been involved in every goal we've scored in the league. Morelos, so he's still a very important player.
As I say, I don't know what it is, mate. I don't know if he's went back home and he's got a secret recipe for like a Colombian traditional dish or something.
I really want to know how he puts on that much weight, man.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I stayed. No, we're joking.
But I don't care about his weight. See as long as he's scoring. That's all I want for Alfredo Morelos.
Exactly.
It'll be nice to keep a hold of him, but we'll see how that plays out.
See how it plays out. A transfer it looks like it's playing out is the Sancho one, mate. Looks like Man United are going to get their man, but we don't know that. I mean,
could just be all Borussia Dortmund.
Smoke mirrors.
We want more money, kind of thing.
We're going to get it one way or another.
So 108 offered, I think. That was how much they were talking
about.
So they were talking about that much.
How old is he? What, 20?
He's only 20, but...
What, a year older than us?
Nah, he is,
That's fucking nuts, and he's getting what?
He'll be on...
250 grand.
A big fee, and then he'll be on a big sum of money, but...
He was at Captain Cone, what was it, party or something like that?
Oh, was he?
That's how people were like, oh, he must have signed for United. If he's...
Boy has taste. That's
you know, well, he does have taste, and then he's obviously flew back to Germany and...
He's in Northampton, that.
Camp.
So, obviously, their sporting director came out and was like, he's not for sale. He's with us. He's staying.
They did do that with Dembele, didn't he? And then he went to Barca.
Exactly,
so...
and they got, 118 million or something for him at the end, so...
Man United are playing the night, so... I expect them to win, but I don't know if you think they'll pull an upset tonight.
I wouldn't write off Copenhagen. They beat Celtic, apparently a decent team. We were all kind of shocked when they beat Celtic, like Copenhagen, really. But they're a good team. They've went this far in the competition for a reason. So
true, but I don't think they'll.
I could see it, but I'd probably.
It's a one-off game. That's the thing that I'm saying. It's one-off games now.
And both teams need to go for it. So
as you said, we've seen with the Champions League, Man City, Real Madrid. I thought that was the best game, to be honest with you. That all the games that were played at the weekend, Champions League. Both teams, I mean, Real Madrid's pink top, mate. Oh,
what is it with Real Madrid? Every season just have a banger of a kit, man.
Between them and Juventus, innit?
Aye, every season.
But Man City, man, I thought it was a real performance for him, to be honest with you. Kevin De Bruyne, yet again. Phil Foden, by the way, fucking bossing Real Madrid. I'm not even joking you, that boy had an excellent game.
Now you know why Pep thinks he's the best player he's ever worked with.
Oh, he's such a good player. He's better than Messi. No, I genuinely thought, but I was impressed with him. Kyle Walker and all, by the way. Like, I know everyone was raving about him during that game, but I thought he was... Bale apparently told Zidane where to go. He didn't want to come and play.
Nah, Bale's he's happy to play golf, isn't he?
I don't blame Bale, but because he's been properly fucking disrespected by him.
He's been disrespected by the management team and the fans at the club. Like, look what Bale's done for Real Madrid.
Probably scored, in my opinion, the greatest Champions League goal I've seen in any other pro. Like, that free kick, that fucking volley, it just came out of nowhere, mate.
It hurt, but I couldn't believe what I saw. Amazing goal, and just the way he's been treated, it's just... He has to leave this summer. He really does, because...
I don't think he does, mate. I think he just sits back and he just says,
I'm not going anywhere. He could rake in the money if he wanted, but I want to see Bale.
When Bale playing, definitely.
So,
but the same night, Juventus, it all came clumbering down, didn't it?
It all came down.
Tumbling down.
Leon get the penalty early, didn't they?
They get the penalty early, and then Ronaldo obviously almost did the comeback, but scored a great 40-yard goal. Did you see that? It's a belter goal.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
But
I was kind of surprised. I didn't think Leon would actually went through. I thought Juve were going to.
I just thought Cristiano was going to do it again. I thought we were going to have one of the nights that he always seems to pull off, but they're gone. They're out of the Champions League. So is their manager. He's gone. Fucking idiot, man. I mean, imagine arguing. I don't even know. I know people will blame Ronaldo or whatever. That's what I'm on about. That's the problem with football nowadays. Too much fucking egos. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. That's what I like. Like when teams like Liverpool and Leeds, man, like it doesn't really seem like there's an ego in that team. It's like togetherness. You know what I mean?
They're strong bonded teams.
You know what I mean? They're not just teammates. Like they're fucking pals off the park and all. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Where I know you've got Ronaldo, wherever Ronaldo's got to have a big ego. You know what I mean? When
he deserves to have that ego.
Exactly, he deserves. He's won the Champions League. He knows what it takes. You know what I mean? But new manager for Juventus. I don't know about you. Are you excited to see the classy individual take over?
Another guy for childhood into management now. Andrea. He was the under-23 manager. Then he's like, you're now the first team coach now. So.
He was probably drinking a lovely glass of Italian wine, Jack, and he got that phone call. He knew it was coming, and he's.
I'm excited for it though. Like,
I'm excited to see because it's
a new manager. You've not seen him manage before, so
exactly.
It's another exciting.
And apparently he hates training or something like that. I remember reading like a mad comment he'd made where he thinks like training's just like. I don't know. He just thinks it's. I don't know. I remember reading the comment. He was saying like, "Oh,
I've never seen it." So.
He fucking hates training. He thinks it's manager. That's just the way managers get to hang me. And I think he was just talking about the goal, the penalty at the World Cup and that. He said if he scored that goal, what was it? God was real or whatever, and he can't be French or something. I can't. Aberdeen, Jackie boy, Aberdeen. Let's get on to this subject here. It's been
all over the news, hasn't it?
All over the news. Nicola Sturgeon's told them they're a bunch of divs for I think they can go out and drink after getting beat in a football game. 1-0 off a lot Rangers.
Right in saying so though. I mean, like, what are they playing at? Like, they think they can just sort of do what they want and all that, jeopardising the league, putting their own clubs games at risk and all. Their game get cancelled the weekend, so they're behind everybody else now in terms of games, and they'll maybe need to play all these games at the one time during a winter break or something like that. Who knows? But
who knows, mate? Who knows? But it's a very selfish thing for the Aberdeen players to do. I don't know why
they're supposed to be like the role models and all that. They're supposed to apply themselves well, so other people look up to them and that. It's just
100%. But at the same time, mate, like they are just people, and they've just made a stupid decision in a very crucial fucking moment in human history, in it really, in terms of beating a virus. You know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
Every cunt's going through everything, you know what I mean, as I've said, losing their jobs, domestic abuse, everything like this is all going on, man, you know what I mean, but just need to stop being selfish and fucking think about everyone else, man, you know what I mean. Like, I don't know, as I said, I don't know why they can't fucking just go on FaceTime with each other and have a bevy that way in their gaffs, you know what I mean, it's a lot more.
There's plenty of other options rather than going out to a pub and all that, so, and obviously when we're not supposed to be allowed to do that, it's just leaves a sour taste, I think.
It leaves a sour taste in your life, man, you know what I mean, that I personally can't go to the gym, but these bastards are going out to the pub, you know what I mean, for a swat, especially when you're a footballer, man. Like, I know it's Aberdeen, but still as a footballer, I'd be a bit fucking pissed before it's their first game, you know what I mean, of the season, you know what I mean, like, Aberdeen have always been a club that were, like, when Rangers were in the league, that were supposed to be the club to challenge Celtic, and then they never really did, and then when they came, you know what I mean, we came up, they were always, you know what I mean, it's third for them. You think you would want to challenge on and do a bit better and kind of shock people in the league, you know what I mean, but I don't know, it's just a bit selfish and quite disgusting for the players, as you say. I think they should be fined and all, so I just think it's bang out, man, but
nah, I'm the same, don't agree with it at all. Hopefully there'll be some sort of fine of that, and we'll see if their games go forward within the next, I think they're supposed to be playing tomorrow, and they were supposed to be playing Celtic at the weekend, so we'll see if that happens. But
send the youthers out, mate, send the under 18s out, fuck it, take a battering, you know what I mean. Take your punishment.
Yeah, I guess
I think it's going to be taking their punishment, but is St Johnstone, mate.
Nah, jinxing, right?
I reckon the Rangers will turn up, hopefully again, and put in another positive performance, a positive shift, and I'll expect to see my mate, big man Kemar Roof come on.
I hope so. I'm looking forward to seeing him in action for Rangers. Hearing a lot of big kings, expecting a lot of big kings. So
I say, he just offers a lot more than obviously what Morelos does. What Morelos does is superb, but Kemar Roof can do it all, mate. As I say, he can do it all, man.
He can play across all the front three, whereas Morelos, you've kind of got that one option.
Dimensional.
It's just like a lump ball up to Morelos and sort of let him hold it up and make his chances for himself.
Exactly. So,
but
positive, mate. We just need to go into a positive mindset. I'm expecting a 3-0 win.
3 or 4. Hopefully we work on what we did at the weekend. Keep getting goals and stuff. Keep playing good football at home and that, and hopefully we should be alright.
Just being unbeatable at home. We've got
you got to make a place a fortress again.
Exactly. Got to make people
scared to come to Ibrox.
Exactly.
So
that's the main thing that we have to take. And I would also say that the mentality that the players seem to have is a different mentality. You know what I mean? Last season it was all 50-50 games, as I say.
Nah.
This season at home it's a lot more, as I say, we'll go to score. Once we've scored, go for more, and then just to keep the ball at the last, you know what I mean, lot of 5-10 minutes.
Seems to be a lot of pressure off the players with no fans. Maybe that could actually help us.
Maybe that is what's helping them, mate.
Because you could see with Tavernier getting shouted at for 90 minutes off Rangers' dads behind me, and that's not going to do him any favours, is it? So I think with the team we know, fans is obviously shite, we can't be there, right? There's no support in the stands like that, but if it's working and we're going to keep winning, like, who's to say it's not a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing, but you never know, mate. I'm just expecting a win. I expect a win.
It has to be a win regardless. Hopefully a few goals into it.
Hopefully Morelos again.
I know, right? Hopefully seen the new couple of strikers signings. Hopefully
Hopefully.
Seen a bit of him at the weekend. Didn't really see that much, but because the game was already won. But looking forward to seeing him. Looks like a good.
Seems like a physical player.
Aye, we talked about it at the start, but I'm looking forward to seeing him roof. Hopefully
he's match fit. I'd like to see more of the boy for Leicester that we signed. As I say, like,
aye.
I think just the way he offers something different for Barisic. Just takes runs into the box, and he actually shoots. Lee Wallace did that. Oh. Lee Wallace, no. I'm expecting the keeper to still be the same. I don't expect McGregor to come back into the team. As I say, your boy that we signed offers something different. He's good with the ball at his feet, and he's a good shot stopper as well. But I just expect the same back four. I just expect the same team.
Same midfield. I'm thinking maybe.
I would be shocked if Barker's starting or something.
I don't think he'll start Barker, but I think he might start. Arfield, McGregor, and then I think the rest will be the same. But I think he's maybe going to give a couple more players a chance to run out.
I don't know, man.
Because I don't really see us having to play two centre defensive mids at Ibrox against St Johnstone, who are obviously just going to sit back. So we don't need the two players sitting. We need more going forward, so I think he'll pick Arfield for that.
Pick up. Maybe. I just think it's going to be the same team. He usually does that, but then he usually just picks the team that's winning. Maybe McGregor might come back, and I just don't think he'll come back in straight away. I'd like to see Kemar Roof play. Yeah,
I'm desperate to see him myself.
I don't even know who St Johnstone's manager is, to be honest. I know Tommy Wright he left.
Callum Davidson.
Aye.
That's what it is.
He's like a boy you meet in a night out, didn't he? Your prediction, then, what you going for? I'm going for a Rangers win. Also, we're going for a Rangers win.
Of course, Rangers win. That's it. I think.
I'm just going to say a 3-0 again.
I think Morelos might get another one or two, hopefully.
Celtic are also playing, aren't they?
Aye, they're playing St Mirren. Aye.
Probably win that game another. St Mirren are dug.
I expect them to win that game pretty comfortably. Obviously, it was a bit of a scare at the weekend to say the least. Obviously, with Julian and that, but I think they should come through that one. Hopefully, but I'd love to see them getting beat. But I think I think they'll win.
They'll obviously win it, mate. You know what I mean? They'll just. It's the usual. I think it could be a performance with the bench, but you never know. They might slip up, mate. I don't know. So.
I'd love it. I'd love St Mirren to do a job on them, but with us beating them so comfortably, I don't really see Celtic having that much of a problem with it.
True. And then there's Dundee play. Who's it? Hamilton Accies, isn't it?
Is it?
No, I'm joking, mate. I'm only
winding us up here.
Live scorings, ladies and gentlemen, during the podcast. Inter Milan are still beaten by Leverkusen 2-1 in Man United.
They've had a goal chopped off, but with VAR.
Greenwood. So. That bastard in VAR. No, well, hopefully the scum lose. The scum lose and Ben White gets freed for the Swans. The Swans, the fucking Seagulls, whatever. Fucking same bird, didn't they?
Fuck Brighton.
Fuck Brighton, cunts. Liverpool and all, they've signed a new boy today, didn't they?
Nah, don't even want to pronounce his name, but he's a left back.
He's a left back, mate. That's all we need to know.
Good cover for Andy Robertson, I think. So.
And then obviously we need to talk about Jack, the retirement. One of the best goalkeepers probably ever. Iker Casillas.
Aye.
He's done. Fond memories of that Spain team, 2010 World Cup and the Euros. They did everything.
Aye.
Just a dominant Spain team, dominant Real Madrid team, and it's
sad to see him go. Obviously, he's one of the best.
Aye.
He did leave with, I think, Porto won the league in that, so he went out with a title at least.
So fair play to him there.
Sad to see, but hopefully we'll see more of him. Maybe he's a pundit.
Or as a manager. You never know, he could be assistant, a bit like JT and all that kind of jump into the roles.
Who knows, he might just take a break for a bit and be like, I've done football all my life now.
Exactly, like Benzema that wants to jump into MMA apparently after he's done.
So,
Benzema, CM Punk, who you going with? Benzema. Don't even think about it. It's
Punk
Benzema.
TKO, what are you talking
about? Punk couldn't fight.
Punk can't fight,
listen, look, see with that nonsense, I'm wrapping this podcast up, mate. You can't come out and tell me CM Punk's beating Benzema in a fight.
If I see it happen, like, I'm there for it, but Punk will kill him.
Aye, Punk would kill him. Punk would kill him the same way diabetes is not going to kill Davy Stewart. No, we're joking.
It was a podcast. It was a football podcast, but now it's a MMA podcast. So
Young Hamilton,
if you're here for it, catches.